Hello everyone, allow me to introduce myself and my group members. My name is Noel Christian Lisan.
And my name is Vittorio Fernando Sangalang.
And my name is Fariza Ahmad Hania, and my friend.
My name is Tia Salsabila.
And we are from
Faculty of Pharmacy at Erlangga University.
And in this video, we would like to invite you all to get to know IoT application in the pharmacy sector.
So, what is IoT? The Internet of Things, or IoT, refers to a network of physical devices that are equipped with sensors and software, allowing them to collect and exchange data over the internet without needing direct human input. In healthcare and pharmacy, IoT plays a vital role. For example, wearable devices can monitor patients remotely, providing real-time health data to doctors. In pharmacies, IoT helps track medication inventory and maintain proper storage conditions, especially for temperature-sensitive drugs. We also see improvements in patient adherence, where smart pill dispensers remind patients to take their medications on time. And through automation, many pharmacy operations like stock management and dispensing have become more efficient and safer. Overall, IoT helps reduce costs, improve patient outcomes, and bring more precision to healthcare services. The adoption of IoT in the pharmaceutical sector began in the early 2010s. At that time, the main focus was on improving supply chain transparency, especially in ensuring the safety and quality of temperature-sensitive products like vaccines. As technology evolved, IoT applications expanded. Pharmacies started using IoT for patient adherence monitoring, using smart devices to remind patients to take their medication. Remote diagnostic also became possible with the help of connected medical devices and wearables. Additionally, many pharmacy operations became automated, including inventory management and dispensing systems. All of these advancements are part of a larger global shift known as Industry 4.0, which emphasizes digital transformation, automation, and real-time data across industries, including pharmaceuticals.
Hey everyone, here I am gonna explain case study. Around us, there are many elderly people who experience certain diseases such as diabetes, cancer, and other diseases that require long-term treatment. This is because their age is quite old, cause their disease to increasingly need to be cured. In line with the many diseases in the body that need to be cured, that more various of drugs are needed by the elderly. And the solution is because the age is quite old while their treatment is quite complicated in direct proportion to the number of diseases that need to be cured. Therefore, a solution is need to make it easier for the elderly to control the therapy they will do. In this case, is taking medicine. If in the past there were already people who want to take medicine, there was someone who was tasked with helping, but because of the development of the era and the business of people such as their children or family who could not always help, the smart field disease was present to remind and control the elderly medication schedule. Thank you. So I will explain the case study number 2. An adult male with chronic kidney disease is required to have a routine monthly checkup for medical checkup purpose. But because of the distance of qualified health facility and the absence of the man's family who are able to take the man for checkup, the man chose to have checkup only when his condition is getting worse. And the solution is, this is where remote patient monitoring comes into help. So, in short, remote patient monitoring is a method of monitoring the patient health conditions remotely and using medical device connected to the internet. Health data record on the patient is collected through sensors or from wearable devices. The data is sent to doctor and medical personnel for evaluation purpose to ensure that patient get the maximum therapeutic effect from therapy efficiently, knowing that patients do not need to go to a hospital and patient can still be monitored remotely. Doctor determine the therapy based on the health data that has been obtained, the pharmacy, and also adjust the right therapy for the patient so that the chronic disease record can be treated. And so, thank you.
Alright, hi guys. After we know about the implementation and case studies of smart pill dispenser and remote patient monitoring for chronic illness, now we will explore the benefit, limitation, and ethical issue of using IoT in health and pharmacy. We will discuss point by point, continuing of number 1 is discuss the advantage of IoT. The number 2, explain possible drawbacks. The last, number 3, is highlight ethical or legal consideration in using IoT in healthcare. The first point, we will discuss the advantages of IoT. Everybody know IoT basically facilitates comprehensive health service to patients, provide from the emergency of pill dispenser and remote patient monitoring. Knowing that most patients during their therapy period often do not run 100% until the end of the period. The suitability of patient therapy can be improved with a simple and currently easy mechanism such as the procurement of a pill dispenser, which is a special alarm that will always be active according to the schedule for taking medication, so as to minimize therapy failure. And also remote patient monitoring facilitated real-time patient controlling during their therapy treatment by health work, time, and cost efficiency, chronic disease management, and last but not least, prevention and treatment of complications quickly. The second point, we will explain possible drawbacks. We know the use of IoT that is based on a system of device embedded in a technology allows for a gap in usage for the elderly and people with cognitive decline. IoT operates via a device system, so failure are an issue that cannot be avoided. Such a malfunction that can lead to losses like administering the wrong dosage, delay in dispensing medication, alarm failure, data leaks, inaccuracies in the send data, and being incorrect. The use of medication with a complex schedule also presents a drawback due to the possibility that the device is set up by looking at an average common frequency for taking medication. It is important to know that not all patients possess the same ability to use the relevant technology, especially those living in remote area. Okay, the last point, we will highlight ethical or legal consideration in using IoT in healthcare. The use of IoT in medical service has become an important matter that needs to be considered because it concerns the life of others and the personal information of patients. These patients' data cannot be used indiscriminately for internal purpose or by companies. When implementing an IoT system for patients undergoing therapy, legal regulation must be included alongside ethical considerations in handling that is appropriate to the professions. There is a concept called IC or informed consent, which requires that patients must know, understand, and voluntarily agree to know will be done without any pressure from individuals. In the event of material and non-material losses, the parties involved due to the implementation of IoT in therapy are fully responsible for compensating for any losses incurred by the patent. In a practice, in the medical field, applicable regulation must ensure that all patents data is safe and confidential.
To conclude, the use of IoT in healthcare and pharmacy has brought major improvement in how we care for patients. Technologies like smart refill dispensers and remote monitoring systems help patients stick to their treatments and allow healthcare providers to track progress in real time, even from a distance. This leads to better outcomes and more efficient use of researchers. However, there are still some important challenges: device errors, data privacy concerns, and the difficulties some patients, especially the elderly or those in rural areas, may face in using this technology must be taken seriously. That's why moving forward, we need to focus to making these devices more user-friendly and accessible. We also need to ensure strong legal and ethical protections to patient data, improve internet access in remote areas, and promote collaboration between pharmacies, healthcare workers, and technology experts. Finally, regular evaluation of these systems is crucial to keep them safe, reliable, and effective.
So this is question number 1. What happens if there is harm due to IoT device failure in the therapy? And my answer is, the responsible part must be provide for accountability and compensate the patient for any material or non-material loss as a part of ethical and legal obligation. Thank you for the question.
So for the last question, how does IoT reduce healthcare costs? So IoT technology offers several advantages, and one of the most impactful is its ability to reduce healthcare costs. Through real-time remote monitoring, patients no longer need to visit the hospital as frequently, especially those with chronic illnesses. This saves time, reduces transportation and hospitalization costs, and improves convenience. Furthermore, IoT devices like smart pill dispensers help ensure patients stick to their medication schedules, which increases treatment success and avoid complications. Early detection of health issues through continuous monitoring also means conditions can be treated before they become more serious and expensive. Overall, IoT helps streamline healthcare delivery, making it more efficient and cost-effective for both providers and patients.
Okay, guys, that's all explanation we can provide. If any question or discussion that you will give for us, we will happy to answer that question. Thank you.